So MBD was actually formed in 1997, and we originally started as a theatre company. But more recently, from about 2016, we transitioned everything that we did into working with immersive media. We cover virtual reality, augmented reality, we do projection mapping, so large-scale projection on buildings as well. And we're also working now in virtual production as well. The important thing to understand about MBD is that we're a creative company at heart. So really the core of our skills is not just the technology that we use, but it's also the way that we tell those stories, the way that we interact with the collaborators or the clients that we work with. Over the years, MBD has worked anywhere and everywhere. We've worked with the National Theatre in the UK, but we've also worked in Singapore and South Africa and across Europe and anywhere in between. And then we have online audiences. We've had hundreds of thousands of views for our content online as well. I'm just going to show you around the studio that we've got here in Leicester. So let's start in this room. We use this space predominantly for two things. The first is co-location virtual reality, so we can have multiple people all walking together at the same time in virtual reality headsets. So this is our production area and testing area that we use. And then over here, we've got a green screen. So this is used for virtual production. We do virtual production training and skills development, and we also use some areas of virtual production in the space as well. Here we've got a setup which is for training multiple people. We've got also laptops and mice, graphics tablets, and virtual reality headsets that we use for training purposes as well. So that's it for this room. This is more of our creative studio and testing area. I'll take you through to the office so that you can meet some other people. So through here is the office space. So as you can see, this is where I've got all the workstations set up and people busily working away on projects. We've got people working in 3D animation software and games engine software. So this is where everything is done for our own productions, but also preparations for the training and the skills development work that we do as well. So I'll let you meet the rest of the team. Say hello to everyone.
I developed the participation and outreach program. That involves a number of different things, from working on projects with external organisations all the way through to training programs and workshop activities.
I tend to look after projects from start to finish, so from the concept art and the storyboarding and the script right the way up until the end, and kind of making sure that we're delivering everything that we need to deliver.
I'm responsible for the business management side of everything we do here, so that is engaging with our partners, so contracting, that sort of thing.
I do day-to-day administration, making sure that things are running smoothly.
Anything to do with like Unreal Engine, Blender, anything like that. So I work on like making textures, models, all that sort of stuff.
About 2 years ago, that started in having a conversation about what participation outreach could look like at MBD. Over that time, the program and the work we've been doing has grown hugely. We did a major project with Derby Theatre where we won a stage award for Digital Project of the Year. So things are growing exponentially and in a quite positive way.
MBD kind of was this job that came along that everyone was sending me going, this would be perfect for you. And I've just kind of, from the second I started, I've kind of really fit, and it's like everything we do is the thing I want to be doing.
I started actually during the lockdown. So I started in 2021. So I didn't actually get to see anybody in person for 6 months until we started going back to the office again. So it was a bit of a rocky start in that sense, but yeah, no, it's been good. All the people are great here. Everybody's quite friendly. So it's a good environment.
I left the BBC to come here, so I'd chosen to work in a smaller organisation, somewhere where you get to know everyone a little bit closer to the work. And I suppose that's what has really sort of provided a lot of value for me. It's being able to see the work that we do. The level of output that we create it honestly blows my mind, actually seeing the sort of really impressive worlds that we create.
MBD is a lovely place to work. I like working as part of a small team, and I feel like I can really make a difference in the organisation.
It's been good. I started on like 4 or 5 years ago, something like that. A lot of different projects to work on. It's been learning a lot.
MBD is an arts and heritage organisation, so a lot of the work that we do is across the arts and heritage sector. We're an Arts Council National Portfolio organisation as well, which means that we're annually funded by Arts Council. It doesn't mean we exclusively work in those areas. Our skills can be used in all kinds of different ways, but a lot of those stories that we want to tell are also those that often don't get heard. So we're very keen that the projects that we make, the message that we convey comes across, but also that we are amplifying voices for other people as well, and that their stories can come across positively too.